If you're looking for more self-love, creativity, and expansion, then meet me on your mat for this 20-minute dance yoga flow for your hips and your heart. First, meet me in a half lotus. Left foot, right hip crease, or right foot, left hip crease, doesn't matter. Shoulders roll back and away from the ears a few times, then shake out any negative energy that no longer serves you. One hand to heart, one hand to belly, and feel your breath. Breathe deeply. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Repeat 3 times. Three, 2, changing it up. Spiral the chest counterclockwise. Big movements like you're scraping out a jar of peanut butter. 3, 2, switch, other side. Pause right here. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm extends to the sky. Stretch out the lateral side body. Switch, other side. In 3, 2, find your flow. Up, over, switch, other side. Back to center, flow it out, right to left, let the shoulders roll. Pause here, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands down. Cradling the left leg like a baby, stretch out the piriformis, and swap out the feet. So whatever foot wasn't stacked on top of that hip crease, switch it out. Hands come to the thighs, round into the spine again, scraping out that jar of peanut butter. Either direction doesn't matter. 3, 2, switch other side. 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take a twist over to the right side. Chest up high, head up high. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, switch, other side. Cradling the right leg this time, sway it from left to right, stretching out the piriformis. Then slowly release the leg, tabletop the spine, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, cat-cow series, extend the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck round. Link your breath to your movement and find a few more cat-cows. For 4, 3, 2, back to a neutral tabletop. Press the chest back to the thighs, child's pose. Keeping the chest pressing to the thighs, lift the hips, downward facing dog, and pedal out the feet. Like a roller coaster, I want you to roll forward, top of plank, then back to down dog. Find your flow, find your own pace. For 4, 3, 2, hold the hips up to the sky, roll out the hips, right to left. Bringing it forward, top of plank, staying here, then slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, cobra pose. Exhale, press the hips back to the sky, downward facing dog, roll the hips out once again. For 4, 3. Last 2. 1. Pause here, then drop it down, child's pose. Sitting back in a seat, articulate the spine, inhale, exhale, roll down. Holding it tall in a seat, inhale, arms reach up, come off of the seat onto the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, lift. Exhale, lower. Then inhale, hold the lift, hands come to the low back. Articulate the spine, shoulders roll back and away from the ears, core on, open the heart. Half camel. Reverse your camel, reach the arms forward, round into the spine, child's pose, then back to cobra. Pressing it the hips back to downward facing dog, pedal out the feet, roll out the hips. Find stillness, step, hop, or float, forward fold, keep the hips rolling, bend into the knees. Chest comes up, arms back. Feel the flow, arms rise to the sky for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sinking it back in chair pose, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Speed it up to tempo. Lower, lift. 3, 2, hold, chair pose, stay here. Drawing the hips up to the rib cage, hip ticks, right to left. Arms come out to the sides and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise. Hips go to the left, roll. Add the arms if it feels good. Pause, switch, other side. Right hip rolls out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, place the palms on the ground, step back, down dog, and roll out the hips once again. And in 3, 2, back to those roller coasters. Inhale, forward plank, exhale, down dog. As slow or as fast as you'd like it. Then pause, roll out the hips once again. In 3, 2, 1, inhale, roll forward, top of plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, push it back, child's pose. Staying right here, catch your breath. Then slowly roll up through the spine and once again articulate. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll it up. Slowly rising back off of the heels, then exhale, sink it low. Seated squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. And Ustrasana, camel pose once again. Hands to the low back, sternum to the sky, core in. Articulate the spine, open up the heart chakra. Option to stay here or grab for the heels for full camel expression. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, hands to the low back, then bring it down, rabbit pose, grab for the heels, tuck round and curl. Staying here for a few breaths. Reaching the hands forward, bring it back to a tabletop, then press the hips high, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, look through the hands. Exhale, step, hop or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, rise up, arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment and remember why you chose to make it to your mat today. Feeling more receptive and open in the heart and the hips. Then dive, forward fold, hands down, step back, roll out the hips. Right heel to sky, little pulse. Keep the right hip wrapping downwards. Then right knee comes through for 2, then up to the sky for 2. Repeat. Bring it through and lift. Through. Then step the right foot to the outer edge of the right side of your mat. Low crescent lunge and add a little pulse here, stretching out the left hip flexor. Hands come to heart for 4, 3, 2. Find stillness right here, then inhale, arms reach, fullest expression. Get any amount of a back bend that you can. Focusing again on that heart chakra, opening up the hip, abducting it to the side, the right leg. Then press it back, hamstring stretch. Rotate the right hip back, the right toes lift to the sky, left hip wraps forward. Then left palm down, right arm reaches up, right foot stamps down. Take a twist. Right shoulder draws back and away from the ears, stack the arms. Right hand comes inside the right leg, then come off the left knee. Place the right palm onto the right knee and push it out to the side to further open the hip. Right palm comes down, extend the right toe into a plank. 3-legged chaturanga, inhale back to your cobra. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale out. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. In 3, 2, roll out the hips. Left heel reaches up to the sky, same thing, pulse, left side. Shoulders square off. Then left knee in and up. In, use your core and up. Last one. Then stamp the left foot to the outer edge of the left side of your mat, low crescent lunge, add a pulse. Stretching out the right hip flexor this time. Core on. Hands to heart for 4, 3, pulse expression in 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, articulate the spine, sternum up. Place the hands to the ground, push it back, hamstring stretch. Left toe to the sky, right hip wraps forward, left hip wraps back. Stamping the left foot to the ground, right palm down, left arm up, take the twist. Open up further into the heart if you can. Sternum lifts to the sky, gaze up. Focusing on our sacral chakra, left hand comes down, then right knee picks up. Press the left thigh away from the body if possible, further opening the hip.
You're deceiving wayward woman. You're a false prophet at the pulpit. The condition of your soul is eroded.
Release the left palm down, left foot stamps back in a plank, and exhale, find your flow. push back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift the right toe high. Exhale, right knee to the right wrist. You want to parallel the right leg as much as you can to the front of the mat and fold. Find a flow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Pigeon. In 3, 2, 1. Find some spinal extension. Lift up the heart. Then fold, reach the arms forward, stretch out the piriformis, the hips, and breathe. Letting the emotions flow if you feel them, lean in. Palms underneath the shoulders. Take the right leg back to the sky, shake it out if you need. Then flip your dog. The right leg is going to reach behind you, lift up the hips, wild thing. Right palm down, right foot to the sky, then right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toe lifts. Left knee to the left wrist, parallel the leg, and find your flow. Pigeon, left side. For 4, 3, 2. Find the spinal extension, lift up the heart. Square off the hips more if you can. Then fold and release into your pigeon. Breathing deeply into the spaces that you need it the most. Then when you're ready, palms underneath the shoulders, right toes curl under, left leg lifts, shake it out. Flip your dog for a wild thing if it feels good, if you did it on the right side. Releasing back to downward facing dog, gaze to your hands, step, hop or float back to a forward fold.
Lay down your
Inhale,
soul.
halfway lift.
Come settle down.
Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, rise,
Let
Tadasana.
loose your glow.
Exhale, hands back to
Come
heart.
settle down, settle
Thumbs press against your chest. Feel your steady heartbeat.
And I feel like for the very first time, love in my
Option to stay
arms
right
and the
here,
sun in my eyes.
or stack your palms
I
on
feel
top of your
safe
heart.
in the 5 a.m. light. You
Feel your
carry
breath
my
and your heart
feelings as the
connected.
heavens set fire.
Inhale, rise the arms once again to the sky. Exhale, dive. One final time, forward
In a
fold.
technicolor beat.
Inhale, halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl into a toe squat. Give yourself a nice big bear hug. Then settle the glutes down to the ground. Arms reach forward, core on, lean the chest back slightly. Lift up the legs in a bent position for a variation of our boat pose. If possible, extend the toes to the sky, chest up.
Come settle down, settle down.
Release your feet back to the ground, scoot yourself to the top of your mat, then roll vertebrae by vertebrae down to the earth.
I feel safe in the 5 a.m.
Once you get there, arms reach up overhead, toes point long, and shake out the legs. Grabbing the knees in and start to spiral the knees inward.
Spinning on our feet in a technicolor beat. You and me, caught up in a dream. In a
Pausing, hugging your
technicolor
knees in, slowly switch directions, circling the knees outward.
beat. Give me one drop, I can feel you when you lose control.
4, 4,
We be walking
3,
on the white
2. Setting the feet down hip distance, Hands come to your sides, and vertebrae by vertebrae, send the hips to the sky, supported glute bridge. Squeeze the glutes, sternum down. Release the glutes all the way down to the ground. Scoot yourself forward on your mat. Then hug the right knee into the chest. Supine twist. Your right arm extends out to the right side, but your right leg comes across the body. Breathe. Slowly release and switch it out other side, hugging the left knee into your chest, then carry it across the body. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and space with me. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.